reading that I need to share. I started it. It was more so like for myself, but then I was like, no, I need to share this. I need to share this. Right. So I'm going to make this very quick because I don't have time and I need to get ready to go out. So I'm not even going to like explain the cards that I have in front of me. I'm just going to tell you what's going on and the message that I actually received. So this is the past self, right? There's a child that was victimized and abused in some way. Okay, she's realizing, or they are realizing this. He, she, whoever they may be, is realizing this during the winter period, the winter months, right? So you have the child that wants to step out of this world, in this material world. This isn't about money, right? And they're looking up, and I'm guessing this is like some sort of place of worship. So they're looking up to what's the word, to their higher guidance, right? They're looking for answers spiritually in their material sense of how to get out of the current material world that they're in. And whereas their mother, or whoever this older parent is, it could be their mother, their father, whoever, I think it's a woman, so their mother, however, is not looking to get out of this state, and they are continuing on as they always have without making any changes. Now this I'm seeing is them as they are older, and they're starting to see the material world as it is, and how they want to grow from it, right? And I do believe it's going to be within the next 7 months, and there's a determination there because it's something that they want. They are content with growth, okay? So this is a new cycle, so within the next 7 months it will be an end of this period, and it will be a painful one, painful but necessary. They may be actually judged and seen as someone who isn't very kind, as someone that has shaken up their environment, but realistically they are not. They are cutting through the bullshit, right, of before, if you look at past readings, and they are being true to themselves and can be happy within the truth that they have spoken without it costing themselves, right? But unfortunately, within the next 7 months, there will be confusion. There will be like a back and forth of the emotions because certain people are going to trigger them in that way, which is going to lead to this moment. Okay, it is going to be on and off, but above it is this, so it is a necessary. It's very necessary, and there's 2 7s together, right? And it is linked to the childhood. There's the mother there, who's very small, and then the child that was trying to give the cup, emotional understanding to a parent. They are the tall ones, the mother is the small one, or grandparent, whoever it is. It's like a role reversal, which isn't very good or balanced. And it goes with this, right? So there's going to be a lot of learning from this. But yeah, so I think going forward now, the stepping out of the resting period that they were in, and it is going to be hard, and at times you may feel a bit stuck again with the confusion and the hurt. But don't forget, it is very necessary. And there's a reminder here that whenever you feel like you can't walk away from something, remember to tap more into your faith and spiritual understanding of things as a reminder of your strength and that you can. Don't allow yourself to be disillusioned by this and this. Okay. Something positive can come out of this. It's all about how you go about it and not caring about how you're being seen or judged. Because at the end of the day, going forward, by you speaking your truth and aligning with your core values, you can stop nasty people from affecting you so much and stopping you in your journey. You won't allow it anymore. And then over here, I've got the 10 of Cups, right? And you're not going to allow your material world to be controlled. Because this is all about control. So yeah, it's not about finances, it's about control. It's about the material world, the 3D world. But yeah, at the bottom of that is the 10 of Cups. So once you no longer allow that control to have a stance or place in your material world, you'll break free and you'll be able to live your life. So I thought I'd just share that because I thought it was really nice. As I was shuffling to close this specific tarot, these two cards came up. So it's the Devil in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So that's telling me that you're not allowing yourself to be chained by people in your life, people who you thought were once good for you, and you're realizing that they are not. And if it is the Lovers, it's coming up in the Lovers, it literally could be a relationship. You're unchaining yourself from that. This is very, very symbolic right here. So if someone is going to come back into your life or try to come back in your life, this is telling me that it would be in your best interest to turn them away, because there's nothing good that can come out of this, okay? And then I get the Magician that just came up, right? I think this is something that someone is trying to manifest. I don't know if like some sort of love spell or something someone has possibly been trying to do. They've been trying to reach out to you spiritually and connect with you, especially if you are psychic yourself, because they don't want to let go. And they want to be within your material world, right? They're trying everything. I mean, they're always thinking about coming towards you, right? And they're trying everything. They're trying to think, right, how can I connect with them through my emotions, what I can try and offer them, and communicate that with them when I do decide to try and enter their space again. How can I do it? They're trying to figure it out. Don't let them in, right? They do not have your best interests at heart. Okay, they will bring you more heartache. And then actually, look, this is at the bottom of the deck. Maybe I should just keep it. It's hard to shuffle because, like, yeah. Right, at the bottom of the deck as well. So it was the Magician and then the Star. Like, they're really, really, really trying to manifest this. They're really trying to bring it into being. But they will rock your world upside down. There's nothing that's good that they will bring, right? The best thing for you would be to cancel this shit out before anything else can happen. Do not let them in. No, do not. Please, I beg you. Okay, I've got this, look. They will rock your world in a very bad way. They want to unbalance you. They don't have good intentions. They're just upset that they're upset by the way that they've treated you before, and they really, really want to try and go out. They are actually thinking of coming forward to you, but they will cause a lot of unbalance in your world, in your material world, right? They will turn this completely upside down. Yeah. And you know what it is? This is an ego thing. They cannot get over the hurt. And I don't know if what they're trying to do is malicious. It makes no sense. It's like, what is the point of them trying to get back to you if all they want to do is hurt you and cause havoc in your life? And why do they feel so hurt by you to the point where they want to get some sort of payback? It makes no sense. Why not just move on and move on gracefully? And this is sticking out to me, these two. Let's see what it is. It's all about fighting. I think they want to fight for the love. Like, they believe that the connection was real. I don't know if this is all the shit that they've done in the past, and now they're feeling the wrath of it, the karma from it, and they're trying to make amends. But I don't know. I don't know if this is actually beneficial or not. Yeah, be careful. Oh, because actually I remember that we had the Life Boxer last reading. Now they're starting to make themselves known. This makes a lot of fucking sense. Be careful. Be careful. Okay. They're not happy. This is an ex. Clearly it's an ex. They're not happy, and they want to be happy, and that's why they want to try and get into your material world, because they're starting to see where the fuck they went wrong. Right, and they are going to be coming forward, and I think it could be within the next 7 months as well. Oh, yeah, because okay, this card has come up. Something's really made them see something. And then I've got this again. Right, okay, this is making a lot of sense. They're planning it within the next 7 months to come to try and make this kind of manifest. And then I've got 2 cards down here, but yeah. Oh, gosh. Please be careful. They might even offer something when coming to you. Is this a Leo? A Leo that can't let go. And so they want to offer something. And then I've got these 2 here. They're remembering some sort of good time. But there is something that's going on in the family dynamic. I think that's what's triggered them, actually. That makes a lot of sense. They've been triggered by what's happened within their family, and then they're looking at what support they had before, and then they want to come forward, but they know it's not so simple, and they've been trying to manifest it, but they don't know how to come just directly to you. So they're trying to figure out how they can do it in a more strategic way, and it will be happening within the next 7 months. So 7 months from now, it will be July, so the summer. And if you look back at my other readings of what can be happening in the summer, this can ring true. Oh yeah, I think that they got a taste of their own medicine. They've got a taste of their own medicine. So what they've done to you has gone back onto them, and they potentially was cheated on and found about it recently. Or they're realising what they thought was good on the other side really isn't. It's just nothing but toxicity. And so they literally are crying over what they've lost. Oh God, I'm dropping cards. One sec. Yeah, this was yeah, they're crying over what they've lost. This is basically karma. Karma, literally. I'm not even going to read on this anymore because this is their way of reaching out, and I am I'm not interested in it right now. Oh my gosh, there was one more card. It was like this, right? So I've kind of turned it around because there is one more message. But yeah, when I said about offering, they want to offer the world up to you. Like they're saying, baby, if I can come back into your world, I will make it better. Like, please give me the opportunity to fix what I have done. They've been thinking about it for a long time. They want to come back into your world. There's the world here. They want to come back. And they're really upset by it. And they're trying to choose the best way of going forward. I know I said I'll stop, but the choice is ultimately yours on what you want to choose when this does happen. And it comes forward. The choice is really yours. Do you believe that they can make you happy or not? Will this energy make you unhappy? Because at the end of the day, maybe they're not the ones for you, and what they're offering is basically unrealistic, right? They've hurt you a lot, and do you really want to allow them to hurt you again? Listen to your intuition. That's the 3, the Empress, right? Tap into your divine femininity. Listen to yourself, connect, meditate on it, because this is coming up as the 2 of Wands in reverse, right? I think this is you. You don't want to fight with them. You feel like there's nothing to really fight for, and if that's what it is, that's what it is, right? But yeah, tap into your higher power, listen to your intuition, how you feel, and then make a decision based on that, okay? Speak to God, the gods, goddesses. Yeah, maybe this the next upcoming new moon, do some meditation, maybe tarot if you're psychic, maybe some sort of something within this kind of work. Maybe tap into it and figure out what you want to do. But it is going to be within the next 7 months, okay? I just got confirmation it's the next 7 months that they're gonna start popping out, okay? And they're gonna be very sad. And that's the way that they'll be coming to you in this energy right here. So yeah, and I'm not saying that they'll be in your life by July. They can literally, it can be any time within the next 7 months if they decide to follow through with it. I forgot to mention the bottom of the deck because they want to be happy and they believe that's what they can bring to you, right? But be careful, okay? You don't want them to steal your progress away and what you've been making. It's not balanced. They really need to have been making progress with their own emotional will, their own grounders. It can't just be in a material sense. It's not good enough, right? It's just not. I said I was going to stop and this proves it. So if they do come to you and they believe that they can be happy with you going forward, right, you need to just make sure that they're not going to hurt you. Can you trust them? Okay. When they do come forward, make sure that they're not trying to gain something out of you. That is actually coming from a genuine love and a genuine place, because they genuinely care about you. Because if you can't, then let them go and don't entertain it. I put the card back, but it was the Seven of Pentacles. You know which one's the Seven of Pentacles, right? It was this, and it was upright. And I'm thinking that they may even be giving themselves 7 months to work through the shit. So by the summer, basically, I feel like that's when they want to come into your life with an offer. And they might be working on themselves, but I don't think it's emotional. I don't know if it's emotional work that they're working on. I think it can be materially, because they want to attract you in a material sense. I don't know if this person can actually connect emotionally, and that brings me back to the start of the reading when I thought it was about something else. Maybe it's about a multitude of things, but when we had, there was 2 cards in reverse. If I remember correctly, it was the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm kind of thinking that it could be related to this. I'm going to pull some other cards out now from another deck. I think the more I shuffle, the more stuff will be coming out against, I mean, not even against, like, for this, but I want to pause it here because I really do have to go, and I need to bake my pumpkin pie. This is hilarious because I've got 2 wood and signs, and wood is, well, yeah, right. I've got 2 fire signs. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know exactly what this is. So it's definitely an earth and a fire sign. Most definitely an earth and a fire sign. Right. And the earth sign is very good at remaining grounded, especially emotionally. And it is represented by the way that they listen. And when they do listen, and the things that they do, it comes from the heart. They see from the heart. That's what I get. They bring peace. A sense of grounded peace. The fire sign, however, it's really, really hurting them. It's really hurting them, and they really want to come through. And then if you look at this here, doesn't that look like a heart that is in reverse? They really feel like they're fucked up, and it's all that they can think about, because then there's another thing here that looks like a heart. Well, that's all they're thinking about. They're thinking about this love all the time. And then it's in their chest as well. They're thinking about this love all the time. I think it's something that they deeply, deeply, deeply regret. And it's all that they can think about. But if this person's going to come in, it has to be genuine. It has to be genuine. And that's the thing. You can't come to this person hoping that they can then listen to you and be there to ground you and stroke your ego and all these things. No. It ain't gonna happen. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Ophelia can swim. Ophelia can see this shit, okay? She's like, I see you. She's tapped in. and she can decide what she does with it. I've got a few cards here, right? Bottom of the deck, stand your ground, okay? When this person comes in, because they see you as a healer, basically, right? The Magic Guardian. They feel like you are the thing that can bring happiness into their life, but there's more to you than that, right? So make sure that you tap into your own, not even just knowing, it's not about knowing, but how you value yourself, right? Because there's a lot more to you than what you can give. And I say that because I've got the trader somewhere. Where is he? I had the trader. He's here, right? And if you, like, when someone's coming in with an offer like that, you have to make sure that it's always equal, right? Because again, look, love and let yourself be love. It has to be fucking equal. It has to be. Exchange the energy, and that's what will create the happiness. Okay, so make sure you continue to listen to yourself, right, when this person does come in, because you cannot be the one that's just healing them all the time, okay? You can't be the one that's always expected to remain graceful in this period. No, it doesn't work like that, okay? If this is really going to work, then it has to come from a place that has a good, healthy exchange, right? And you're learning that anyway through the amount of healing work that you've been doing. And then you are tapping into higher powers. And it is in the winter period. I mean, we know that we're going to get the witch and the shaman together by the summer. You are already starting to tap into that. I said that even though this isn't the Hermit's card, it's the Druid, but I do believe that this is also the Hermit. I think it's yeah, I do, and I think right now you need to be in this space. Take a break. And see beyond the current situation, and that's the situation that you're in now. This is separate from the love one. Trust in yourself, okay? Remain grounded in the trust that you have to show up for yourself. And in some relationships, it's not just about being a peacekeeper, but keeping peace within yourself, okay? And if there is any disagreements with people or hurt or anything that's happened, a resolution can come about. It just has to be met equally, okay? No placing blame here and there or expecting you to always be the voice of peace. Oh, my alarm's going off and I don't know why. Right, I do need to go. I think I'm going to continue this reading later or tomorrow, but because I don't have time, I really do need to get ready. I think I'll tap into this a little bit more. There's one thing though that I really want to do, because the angel number deck is calling to me. The thing is, I really don't have much time to read it, so I think I'm just going see what pops out. I'll be back because I need to keep pausing it, okay? I've got these 3 cards, right? So I've got 400, have faith, your angels hear you. The angels have heard your prayers and felt your struggles. They stay with you and remind you that everything has a purpose, even though you may not understand it now. Remember that you are never alone. Do a full body stretch now and ask your guides to send you love, peace and signs. Trust what you see and feel when you wholeheartedly ask for these messages. 242 power. You are very capable. Be aware of your power. Of the power of your thoughts and words. Your Angels want you to know that your mental state reflects in every relationship, opportunity, and environment you end up in. Be an impartial observer of all your thoughts and self-talk today. Your angels are listening. And then 600, unconditional love. Family is everything. Not everyone who loves you is perfect, but the unconditional love they give you is. Your angels want you to focus on the unconditional loving bonds of family. If family is something you don't have, they want you to create it. So this can be through friendships and potential love interest, or within your own family if you have children or anything. So who have you taken for granted that you can connect with today? Reach out to a family member or a cherished friend on the phone, send them a card or pay them a visit. So yeah, it's not just about your actual biological family. Sometimes they are more harmful than good for you, and that's okay to not have unconditional love there. But some people may actually be, and you'll know yourself because you are very capable of knowing who is and who is not. Then I've got 319 at the bottom of the deck, and relationships bring forth new love, so I think it taps into this. Sometimes just it's about basically connecting to people, because you do deserve love, right? So yeah, the spirits are saying if you're in a relationship, we've had this before, we have this all the time actually. So if you are in a relationship, strengthen those bonds, and if you aren't in a relationship, allow yourself for love to come in. Okay, right, I will probably do a reading tomorrow, if not tonight. Have a good day, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Blessed be.